Now we're going to change the hydraulic tank oil. This is a pretty big one. There's actually 2 filters and about 4 3/4 gallons of hydraulic oil that we're going to swap out here. So I'm going to get a couple of drain pans. I know I'm going to fill them up pretty quick, and I want to be ready to swap that out as it is quite a bit of fluid. So first step, we're going to take out the toolboxes under the seat. One of the nice features on the Kubota is we can lift up the driver's seat and the passenger seat and have a little bit of storage underneath each of them. And the whole assembly actually just lifts right out once you get the seats up. I got a bunch of goodies hiding in there. Oh, what a mess. Wow. Yeah, a bunch of buildup under there. I think I'm actually going to get my blower and just blow this right out of there. Barbed wire. Gotta love it. Alright. Over here underneath the passenger seat toolbox, there's a round rubber plug we can pull off. And there's a fill cap there. Cleaned off as best we can. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that. Open that up so we can This thing is dry. I think my fluid's actually a little low here. So the hydraulic tank itself is right here, directly underneath the passenger side. I believe the reason we need to change this at 200 hours is that it is not just hydraulic for the dump bed, but it's also for the hydrostatic transmission. That same big old reservoir is pumping through both of those systems. So we're going to go ahead and change that. Some kind of little pressurized line there, but this is our drain plug right on the bottom here. So I got my 16 quart drain pan here, and I got actually 2 other ones on standby. Should be 19 quarts in there, so I'm going to have to switch at some point from that one to that one. And I think that'll be enough, but just in case, I'm going to have that third one set up. This is a lot of fluid. Got my multiple drain pans ready to go. I got the upper cap off. I think what I'm going to do is when I got to switch drain pans, I'll throw that cap back in just to slow down the flow and minimize spillage. We got a 14mm socket. We're going to go ahead and get this set up. Take out that drain plug. One of those where you just no way you're not going to get some on your hands, so you like to wear some gloves for these. And there we go. Come on. And here we go. Let that finish dripping out. We're going to get set up to do these filters. In order to access these hydraulic filters, I'm going to take this back guard off using a 12mm socket. There, that gives us a little better view of our two filters in there. We got this yellow one back here, that's for the VHT, or the Variable High-Speed Transmission. The other one is called Transmission Filter Suction, so I think we're just filtering on two different sides of the line here. Got the parts here, make sure they look about right. Looks about right. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, see if I can get this larger strap wrench in there. My end wrench just didn't want to bite. This thing is, they don't give you a lot of room to work here. Oh boy. I got a second wrench here. I'll see if I can get. Oh, I think I felt movement. Oh boy. Yeah, starting to go. It's a good thing you do these at the same time, because you would never get this back one off if the yellow one was in the way. A little bit of that used oil just to lubricate the seal. Make sure it gets on there good. Alright, got my drain plug here. Crush washer looks good. I'll go ahead and put that back into the hydraulic tank. So we're going to be using the Kubota brand Super UDT2 Universal Trans Hydraulic Fluid. Once again, you got to use the correctly rated fluid, or you can get in trouble with a warranty claim if something goes wrong. Doesn't necessarily have to be the Kubota brand, but it does have to be that UDT2. I just went with the Kubota. It's a new machine. I want to take care of it. See if I can figure out this spout here. Ring. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, that seems pretty. Pop it up, hopefully. Oh yeah. Okay, then it just unscrews. So there's a little safety seal on the inside. Cool. Put that on. I gotta go get my funnel ready. So got my funnel in the top fill dipstick fill thing there, and this is 5 gallons of fluid, which is 20 quarts, and we got a capacity of 19 quarts. So all but 1 quart should be going in that tank. Here we go. And next on America's Funniest Home Videos, oh boy, this handling. I don't know if the 5 gallon was the best way to go. It's a little bit awkward, I think, and I'm gonna have to keep that last quart, maybe. And yeah, it might have been good to get. I think it was a little more expensive, but in hindsight, I kind of wish I'd gone with the 1 gallon buckets. But we'll see how this goes. Oh, I'm reading on the dipstick, which is not very big. I think I'm over full there, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire this up and work the dump bed a little bit. We can fill up those filters. See if that did anything for us. Right at the top of the range, so keep it there for now. it's a good time to take it for a little drive. Oh, there's more than a quart in there, I'll tell you that. Okay. I'll leave the tool tray out for now because I'm just going to take it for a test drive and make sure there's no leaks on the filters, and then double check that level. Okay, so that should have hopefully pushed that new fluid through the filters, filled up those new filters. Let's see what we got now. It's so hard to see this new fluid. It's very clear, which is nice. Makes it hard to read. Definitely in the hash marks. I think it's in the about 3/4 of the way up there. Yeah, so well within range. I mean, it's certainly not going to hurt anything the way this. We'll take another look at these filters. We've gone a little test drive. Just want to make sure I'm not picking up any fresh oil. Really hard to tell with this thing, especially when you spilled a little earlier. Yeah, seems dry. Okay. So it looks good, looks dry. I'm going to clean everything up as best I can so that when we come back and take a look later, we can definitely tell if there's anything new coming out of there. Go ahead and put this guard plate back on there. We'll check this again later, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and put our toolbox back in there. It is time for me to go out and feed some animals. Definitely need to drive because we're bringing them fresh water. And that looks right. You never know when you need a hammer or a screwdriver. Got my fence tester in here, a bunch of other odds and ends, toe strap, and a snatch block. You never know when you need one of those. So I like to keep that with me. Thanks for watching. This is completing our series on the 200-hour maintenance service for the Kubota RTV X1140. I hope you found it helpful. I'm by no means a master mechanic. I'm just doing what I need to do to get by, keep our equipment running. So if you see something I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comments. If you know a shortcut, a better way to do something, I'd like to hear that as well. I think our other viewers could benefit from that. And you know, if you just have some feedback on how we're running our farm, we're open to it. So thanks again. Have a good day.